Alright, what's up guys? It's your boy Dane Visuals here, and in today's video I'll be showing you my first time flight with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now guys, look at this. It's to date the smallest drone I've seen. Like, it is absolutely small. And I mean, I won't lie to you, it feels extremely light. At first I was a little bit concerned, like, can this actually manage winds? But honestly, we're out here, we got a nice beautiful location in Kingston, Jamaica, and we're gonna take it out for the test. DJI has been making drones for quite some time now, so I'm not really, like worried that they made a good quality drone. But I mean, look at this. It's so much different compared to like a Mavic Pro 2 or even the original Mavic series. So this is definitely something that I want to test out with you guys. It's gonna be my absolute first flight, my maiden voyage. So let's see what's good. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is just go ahead and take off the gimbal cam for safety. So we'll take this bad boy off, and we're gonna pull out our wings. What's interesting about this is that normally DJI has a certain order you have to put the wings in, but this one you don't have to put it out in any particular order. So that's really interesting. All right, we're gonna put him down right here. I'm a little bit concerned about how the base is for taking off. Normally it'd be a little bit taller for other DJI drones, but I guess they had to compromise to make it, smaller. So I don't feel safe launching from like, a platform that has this much stones and debris. So I'll bring it to the gravel, we'll have a more flat surface. All right guys, so here's the controller. Now check this out. This is one of the main cells for this particular drone. This controller really makes it a lot easier for you. You don't have to use your phone. It has a really huge screen. I am outside right now and look at the screen brightness. It is extremely bright. So this definitely is a top tier seller for this particular drone. I think this controller also works with the Mavic 3. So, I mean, if no other reason, this controller alone is a definite seller for this. What's also cool about this is that you can screen record directly from the controller if you insert a memory card inside. I already have a memory card inside mine. Just have this slot right here. And with this, you can pretty much record internally inside of the controller. All right, so the controller on. My drone isn't turned on, so let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so I was having an extremely hard time actually connecting to the drone. Apparently I'm in a no-flight zone, but the drone has to have Wi-Fi for it to unlock it. So the tricky part of that is normally I use my phone, which is already connected to Wi-Fi, but to connect the controller to Wi-Fi, you probably have to hotspot it using another device. So it kind of had me in a bit of panic, not used to that. I guess it's a trade-off. So know that if you're going to locations that might need to be unlocked, that you're gonna need to have a Wi-Fi enabled device, or you're gonna have to have some way to hotspot persons. Takeoff. All right, so it's hovering. It's wobbling a little bit more than my normal drones would, but it looks pretty good. Time for maiden flight. The unfortunate part is, guys, I don't actually have ND filters, so I'm gonna have to turn up my shutter a lot to properly expose. But it's sunset. Personally, I don't shoot in auto. I shoot pro mode. Maiden flight in 3, 2, 1. Alright, off rip now I can see that the camera definitely struggles a little bit with dynamic range, but this is a nice shot. You know what I'm gonna do right now? This is for you, IG. So the C2 button right here is automatically set off rip to go into vertical mode. So for all those persons out there that need to get those nice Instagram shots, those TikTok reels, or whatever it is, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, just press one button, it's already ready to go. So let me just cut this and start. It's a perfect sunset right here. Just punching in. I'm not sure if there's a reduction in quality, but I mean, this looks amazing. I won't lie though, using the vertical mode really like decreases how amazing the shot is, because this beautiful sunset doesn't look as beautiful when you're using it in vertical mode. But I guess you have to just kind of, you know, space out the shot and kind of figure it out. I'm sure some things will look better in vertical mode. But that's one of the main reasons why I'm excited about this drone, because I shoot a lot of content for social media. So it's kind of a lot easier if you just can, you know, switch into that mode straight out of the drone. I've been flying this drone right now for quite some time. Still have 23 minutes left. That's amazing. Just went overhead. Yeah, this is amazing.
It's a bird. It's a plane.
All right, so something I really love about this drone is the custom buttons. So custom button C2 is automatically set to go into portrait mode, and C1 is set to go to, it basically points the drone gimbal downwards. So if you need to go back up, you just press it one more time. So that's really cool. Like, it's just a quick way to get back into, like, you know, looking straight down to see if you're okay, or playing upwards. So if you're in the middle of a shot you need to check, you can just press that button. This is so beautiful. All right, so it's definitely not a Mavic Pro 2 replacement. It's probably not going to, if you're a full-time filmmaker, it probably won't be your ideal drone as your main drone. But if you're like a travel person, if you need to go around, if you need to be on the move, I can't lie to you, this drone is super lightweight. It has good quality. You're able to zoom in with that dial right here. I think once you're in 4K, it can zoom up to 2 times. If you're in like 1080, it can go up to 4 times, which is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, it's a digital zoom, so there's gonna be a reduction in quality, but nonetheless, like, this has a lot of features. I think this is ideal if you need like a small run and gun drone. Can't go wrong. One thing I will note though, it's extremely sharp right out the box. Like, I haven't changed any of the image settings, minus the fact that I'm shooting in H.265 as well as 4K decently. Like, not a big fan of digital sharpness. I like to sharpen things myself. Guys, they weren't lying about the flight time. It is a little windy. I'm out by the beach, so you know, it's a little windy, but definite flight time is crazy. I've had this drone in the air for at least 15 minutes, and I still have 15 more minutes, so DJI was not exaggerating about that flight time. All right, so we definitely got our full money worth in terms of a flight. I've been flying this drone for, I think, at least 20 to 25 minutes. Gonna catch it, no. All right, so yeah, definite first impressions. The battery on this is amazing. Like this, it lasts. I only have one battery right now. I haven't bought the Fly More kit, but definitely you get like a good amount of flight time off this one battery. I have a few concerns. I do feel like the OS on the controller needs to be a little bit faster, considering the fact that it's only running the DJI Fly app. I wouldn't expect to have, you know, so much errors or slowness, but I'm sure they'll come up with new updates for it. I love the vertical mode. That vertical mode was crazy. I got some nice shots. A little bit concerned about the sharpness naturally just coming straight out of the camera, but that's normal. You have to change your settings accordingly, so I'll definitely do some adjustment. I didn't get to try the active track mode. That's something I really wanted to experiment with. I couldn't find it. The system was a little bit hard to navigate through, but from what I was able to get, I'm really impressed. All right, guys, so this is my impression of the DJI Mini Pro 3. If you guys want to see how to get the most cinematic settings outside of this drone, please watch this next video right here.